Hello, everyone. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? So yeah, I guess it's time to get started again today. I hope everyone's feeling good. Need to adjust myself so I can see the chat a little better. This is interesting. I wonder if anyone here today or is gonna show up today from my FF7 video, because that one did a little better than I was expecting, considering it's a series that a lot of people who showed up from my FF8 series have already seen. So I wasn't expecting it to really go off, but there's quite a few new people who watch that. So, I mean, if anyone's here coming from that video, welcome, and I'm glad to have you. If you've seen that and you haven't watched my FF8 series yet, please do. That's the one that kind of made my channel blow up a little bit, so... yeah, I rewatched the FF7 series when I was making that video, and I was like, yeah, this turned out pretty good. I liked it, so. Today, we're playing 12, which I'm actually going to start writing the script for the first episode of this series tomorrow. I just finished next week's episode, and so I'm going to start working on the week after, which is the first episode of FF12. And I'm excited to get working on that one. My goal was to get through this, the Tomb of Raithwall, in the first episode. We'll see if that's reasonable, if that doesn't make the episode like 2 hours long. We'll see, but that's what I hoped to get through. Sometimes I can be really long-winded in my speeches. Not speeches, scripts. Long-winded in my scripts. Did I not beat this guy already? I think I can just walk past, though, right? Oh, that's cool. Happy birthday. Actually, my birthday's coming up soon. It's in just a couple weeks, so yeah, that's great. Happy birthday. Did you do anything special? Yes, you can indeed walk right past that wall if you've already beaten the other one, which is good. And now we are in the Wall of Raith. Okay, well, today's goal is to beat this place and get my next job, which I have not decided on yet. I tried, but I couldn't come up with a firm answer, so we'll see when we get there. Pizza's always nice. Pizza is something I appreciate. There's not a whole lot of good pizza where I live, which is Japan. Japan is not known for its good pizza. So, I have fond memories of good pizza. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream again. We're fighting some bats. Smacking bats out of the sky with a stick, as one does. Really expensive. So, I might be a little bit out of the loop on how much pizza costs elsewhere. When I lived in the US, pizza from Domino's you could get relatively cheap. Like a large pizza was like $10. But I haven't lived there in like 12 years, so things may have changed. Here, if I were to order the equivalent of an American-sized large pizza, basically doesn't exist. But like a medium pizza here is like a small anywhere else, and that's like 3,000 yen, which is, yeah, kind of expensive. What did I just pick up? Like a hat? No, it wasn't a hat. This. Okay, it's magic armor. So I don't know if they have it a whole lot in Germany, but I know in the Nordics they have kebab pizza, which is something I am extremely curious about and want to try, because I love kebab. That's one of my favorite things to order takeout here is kebab. But we don't have kebab pizza in Japan. I want to eat that so bad, but I know it's a thing in Europe. In the Nordics is where I've heard it's popular. It was a Swedish thing, I think. Having high potions is definitely an improvement. Well, good thing that missed. I do have gold needles, but not that many. I'd rather not have to spend them all. Do I interact with this first? I'm just kind of wandering. I do not remember where to go in this place at all. Ah! Zambos! Oh, look. Vossler's getting level ups. Lucky him. Do I do something with this? Oh, I have to do it from the other side, I suppose. Handkerchiefs? I will check. That's a good question. I think I have at least 10. I think I bought 10 of everything I could buy. Let's look. I have 18. Yeah. I assume that means Belias uses oil. That's a pretty good judgment anyway, because he's a fire boss. So what poles do is they do physical damage based on your strength stat, but they target the enemy's magic defense. So, see a Vossler. So if the enemy is weak to magic, it does more damage, even though it's using your strength stat. A Cura Mote. That may come in handy. I don't know if it's going to do more than a high potion. Well, I should get more XP now that the Voss is down. Faraja. So that's his super, right? So if I just use a handkerchief after he uses his super, I'll be alright? Get a glimpse? Is that where I came from, or nah, maybe it is. Slow? No. I do not accept that. I am not familiar with any Yu-Gi-Oh channels. I've been compared to another guy. I don't remember his name, though, but he makes, like, Fallout content. And when I listened, I was like, yeah, I do kind of sound like this guy. I don't remember his name, though. Okay, let's check what's in these boxes. Gil. Gil. And 3 for 3? Gil, alright. I don't like these things. Now that I know they can self-destruct, I'm a little bit nervous. They're ragu. Mama's ragu. Wow, that's a lot of XP, though. I can't remember what his name was. When someone suggested that in a comment, I went I went and checked him out. And I was like, damn, okay, I do kind of sound like him. I like Fallout well enough. I haven't played a Fallout game in a long time though. I'm more a fan of the Elder Scrolls than Fallout when it comes to Bethesda games. I just like fantasy generally better. I played a lot of Fallout 3 and New Vegas when it was PS3 days, though, especially New Vegas. Don't blow up on me, man. So what I understand with poles here is that Protect does nothing against poles. Shell, though. Shell probably makes it hard to deal with them. We got another ragu. Yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe with these guys. Self-destruct seems to do quite a bit of damage. You know, it's kind of peaceful without Vossler around. My wife, she watches my content insofar as she turns it on and leaves it running so that I get the view. But she doesn't speak English, so she wouldn't be able to watch it without subtitles anyway. And she's not really a gamer. Like, she likes old, like, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, like Zelda and stuff from that era. She played Link's Awakening. And she likes, like, old Japanese games from that era, like Doraemon. She likes this game called Saru Saru, which is for the... I think it was for the Game Boy Advance. I am not running any Gambits. I turned them off. And that's mostly just personal preference. I want to just see how far I can go without using Gambits. Because I'm playing solo, I figure I don't really need them. I think she has my FF7 video running right now. Because it's 5 hours long, so she just turned it on and left it running. I made it back to the center. Is that where this is? Looks like it. Okay. Okay, so I just want to go to the other side then. Did I aggro that bat? No? Alright. When this game first came out, I don't remember what year it was, like 2006 or whatever. I had already been playing FF11, so all of the similarities this game has to FF11 really hit me, and so I really liked it from the beginning. I was like, this is FF11, but single player. It's great. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I have the one playlist that's just like all the stuff in a row. If you don't know what to choose, just pick a random video from that. By optional big boss, do you mean the one with millions and millions of HP, Yasmat? If that's the one you mean. I have been thinking about it, and right now I'm leaning on no. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I should be checking my license points. That is a good point. So, 87. So I need 90 to get this HP node, which I've got my eye on. But, okay. Okay, so I could abandon this plan to go after this swiftness. And the reason for that is we're coming up on the second job. And depending on what job I take, I could get that 30-point swiftness easier. Like, if we're just, like, taking Time Mage for an example, Time Mage has a couple swiftnesses, like, right next to where I can already get to. Like, right here, I could go down and get this one, which is the 50-point swiftness. And this 50-point swiftness would open up right over here. And then I could pick up this 80 swiftness right after. So I could get both of these in a row if I go for that instead. Or, like, if I choose, like, Black Mage, for example, there's another swiftness that's easier to access in Black Mage, too. I don't remember where it was, but I looked at... Oh, here it is. There's the 30-point swiftness. It's way closer. And there's the 50-point swiftness right over here. So, Black Mage, if I went for that, it would be way easier to get those swiftnesses than on Monk, which I have to go through all these expensive HP nodes to get to. So, I also don't know how many points it is to unlock your second job board. So I may just hold on to my points unless I'm, like, really failing to kill Belias. I don't anticipate that happening, but if... uh-oh. If it gets really bad and it looks like I might lose to Belias, I might buy something. But otherwise, I think I'll hold on to my points until I get my second job. Now that I know that traps are a thing... Do I know the ability, Libra? I do. That might be worth using just so I don't have that problem. Let's do that. No more traps. Yep, Monk and White Mage is one I've been thinking of. Monk and Black Mage, Monk and Time Mage. Monk and Ulan is one I've been thinking of. Oh, jeez. I read that Monk and Bushi make for an interesting combo, but I don't know if that's going to work super well solo. $20 points. All right. Divide. Oh, don't do that. I don't think I have to worry too much about the oil. The oil wears off, right? I don't have to rush to get it off. I don't see any enemies around here. Oh, there's a skeleton. And he's down. That was easy. Burbs don't use fire, right? I don't think so. They just poke. They poke with their little face. They don't even have a beak. They just have a face. How are they poking me? Oh my god, there's so many skeletons. What does flash do? I assume it blinds you? I didn't miss the spot, right? Yeah, it must be this one up here. Okay, so if it's anything like the last time, there's going to be a bunch of skeletons that pop up when I hit this. Oil is still on me. I guess that means it does not wear off. Oh, goodness. I am outie. See ya. If I knew there were ghosts, I would have got rid of the oil, but since it's 3 of those ghosts, and I know they do use fire spells, that felt like a good time to retreat. I'm gonna head outside and save real quick. Seems like a good plan. I don't want to get caught off guard. I don't know how often it autosaves anyway. Probably not since I entered that room. Ah, much better. No more oil. He was looking a little dirty, a little grungy. I'm going to make a new save. I like to keep a save at each of my breakpoints on VODs. Okay, does opening that up mean that I'm at Balthier now? I can just go to him? The layout of this place, it doesn't actually seem that complicated looking at it. Which, the most recent game I played that references this is Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. And the layout of the map in that game is horrible. It's so complicated. What is that? Wait a minute. There's a vendor out there? I was not aware that some rando followed me over here. Okay, what do you have, sir? Let's sell my junk. Solid stone is worth a good amount of money. Didn't get any new bazaars. Not seeing any new poles. So this is the guy that sold the Nishijin belt. I don't really need it anymore. Is there anything that blocks oil? No. Or, like, halves fire damage? I'm not seeing it. I should probably keep stocked up on high potions. I think I'll... Well, I should stock up on potions, too. I can use those as, like... I don't know. Like, little mini heals between battles. I'm gonna need money at some point. All my money from farming up diamond armlets dried up. The Nethicite. That's right. The Nethicite has fire damage. And there's no reason not to use it, because I don't care about casting spells. That is a good point. All right. I will keep that in mind. I hope I remember to equip it before we fight the boss. That is a good tip there. I used the previous Nethicite, the Goddess's Magicite. I was using that... when I was fighting stuff before I got the battle harness. Because it was just like free magic resist. I didn't have any reason to care about my MP. And I still don't. I don't have any spells yet. It was this way, huh? I am about to get to Balthier, I think. Pretty close. It seems I might be closer than I thought. Maybe I'm there.
Fog? Underground?
The mist seethes.
Mist. You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
she's over here shit talking Vaughn. Vaughn doesn't care about mist. There's not too many games that have sequels. 4 and 10. You could count Advent Children as a sequel, I guess. That would be interesting if they went into that. Or like if there was a game that like took place after a horrible tragedy and the villain was a hero that like saved the world from that tragedy but like got corrupted because they were so powerful. I don't know of any off the top of my head. Oh, well, maybe maybe Stranger of Paradise is kind of like that. It's like a weird FF1 sequel prequel thing. Yeah, it does have something very similar to that. Well, it looks like our boy's right over here, by the way. Our little two-headed monkey man. Yeah, Stranger of Paradise does kind of have something like that, because you're playing as, like, if I remember right, and it's been a second since I played the game, you're playing as, like, Garland in an alternate timeline or something, like, who didn't turn into chaos, or they're trying to manipulate him into turning into chaos or something. I don't know. It's weird, but I'd have to play it again to remember what happened. All of your friends are, like human avatars of the four fiends. Okay, we're fighting. I was taking a sip, but we are now fighting. Okay, big boy. Is there a point in stealing from him? Ares gem? That seems good. Why don't you give a smack at that other guy over there, huh? I'm not going to let myself drop too low. I don't know how much damage his fire spells can do. Saber increases his damage output, right? Do I have Dispelga? I do have Dispel. Let's see if that works. Nope. Oh my god. Oh, you're right, the Nethicite. Oh, man. Although he's only smacking me with physical attacks right now. Well, as I say that, he casts fire. There we go. Wow, that was really good timing. Saber is combo rate. Okay, that's good to know. Oh my god, he hits so hard, though. I might have to... Greater Barrier. Is that worth dispelling? Let's give it a try. Oh, Firaja. Okay. Let's see if this just one-shots me. I assume it's not that bad. Wow, that did nothing to me. Okay. Alright. Is that all you got? The Nethicite does work, man. He's just spamming fire, but it's not doing anything. That's kind of hilarious. I was expecting a lot more from this guy. His fire spells are doing nothing. Yeah, he's no fire main. Like, the Nethicite says it halves fire damage, but even if it just halves it, he's doing, like, no damage. His physical attacks do way more. Okay, that one put oil on me. I think, just in case, let's mitigate that. Wrong button. Yeah, well, okay, so Fire Main, the big thing that was killing me on Fire Main was his combo rate. It wasn't his fire spells. Bushfire did decent damage, but he doesn't use Bushfire that much. His combos were killing me, though. His kicks. That was the problem I had with Fire Main. So what I really need was Protect. Which I still don't have, but yeah, we'll figure that out later. Oh my god. Wait, hold on a sec. That did a lot more damage. Okay. Well, that means we are starting over. Okay, I guess because he was in low HP, he just did more damage. I cured the oil, I think. What can you do? Yeah, he was like enraging. I think that was why he did so much there. Oh, he stuck the oil with the attack. That actually makes a lot of sense. Blood sword. Ooh. Can't use it, though. I will just use Libra now. Or does Libra just stay on forever? Like, it's on still. Alright, I'll just leave it, I guess. Okay. One more time with feeling. Let's steal from him again. I don't know if that Ares gem is, like, super good, but, I mean, I've never gotten one, so seems like it would be nice to have. Vossler, I'm trying to kind of stay away from you, so maybe he'll look to you and smack you. But you keep following me, buddy, and I need you to not do that. Yes, cast fire. That helps me. Yeah, having Libra automatically would be nice. I figured the Ares gem was loot. I just don't know if it's rare loot or if it's, like, really important. I am gonna dispel that. Hopefully, like, it hasn't popped up yet. I'm gonna wait for it to pop up. I don't want to waste one of these. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Okay, that was not bad at all. It looks like it didn't proc oil, so that's probably why. I don't know what the resist rate on oil is. I assume Belias is the esper associated with the zodiac sign Aries. Otherwise, why would he have that? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head which esper is for which sign. I just hear this, like, weird grunt out of nowhere. Okay, that one procced oil. It didn't do that much damage. I think definitely the enrage was a huge factor in him killing me before. And now he's flashing already? Not quite? Okay, still a little bit more. I need to look up some guides for stuff. I've been, like, kind of browsing things. in between streams. I've been just kind of looking at what I can find. I kind of want to just, like, keep my HP above 50%, just as a precaution. Which is a little bit annoying because he keeps smacking me below that, but we'll see. Hey, you haven't missed that much. I got 2 Balthier and we're fighting him right now, so. He didn't kill me. All right. And no oil, so that's probably why. Devastating Incendiary sounds like hand bombs. I don't think hand bombs are going to be especially important for this run, if I keep with the monk plan. Almost gotcha. Almost gotcha. That's a bummer. I guess you're changing jobs or something? Or getting on a new project? I don't know. Yay. Okay, I think I got him now. There we go. Big monkey man down.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevailed.
Is my TV too loud?
Doom it was to walk
No.
the mist until time's
I don't
end.
think it's going in the mic.
A legend
I can kind of hear it going in through my headphones.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas for which the gods...
Well, if your work is lax enough that you can kind of stream while you work, then... or if you're off, then yeah, come hang out.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure.
I will say I'm not going to be streaming next weekend because I'm going to be moving. So next week I'm going to take off, but the week after I'll stream again.
In this esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
The game audio is quiet on stream. That's kind of by design. You should be able to hear the voices well enough, right? I can, on my audio mix that I'm listening to, I can't hear my own voice, but I can hear the music and the stream audio pretty clearly when they're speaking. Which is pretty much all I really want the audio for anyway, is just their voices. Shades of Black? Hey. Okay, so we got Belias, and... yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. Also, that's a really bad place for that license. And second license board. Okay. Well, we're going to pick this up. And it is very handy that I went and picked up Libra, because it's right next to it. I picked this up completely unrelated. Had no idea this is where it was going to be, but that is extremely handy. Well, we're going to pick this up. All right, moment of truth, guys. We got to pick a job. So I've been doing well, kind of not really research, a little research, but I've also just been looking at their boards, seeing what there is, where it is. I'm leaning towards a magic job because Monk has basically no, I can't even go into it right now. It has basically no magic lores. I think it does have no magic lores, but it does have magic. It has white magic. But like Time Mage or Black Mage or White Mage all have magic lores. Foe Breaker has magic lores. I think some others, maybe Archer has magic lores. Yeah, red or white sounds like it supports what Monk wants to do pretty well. Because like White Mage I get white magic as monk, but not that many. And I get no magic lures to support it, but white mage would cover that. Red mage would give me some more offensive magic to go with it, and magic lures. Let me look. Something I'm interested in is where their quickness or swiftness, where their swiftness nodes are. I saw one. Okay, this is the 30. The 30 I can get on monk, but not that easily. But this doesn't look that easy to get on red mage either. And it's easier. Magic lures for days over here. Another thing I've been thinking is I want heavy armor, because heavy armor would give me a lot more defense. Does red mage only have one swiftness? I only see the one swiftness. Is it off the board? Okay, red mage gets heavy armor. That's interesting. I did not know that. So red mage does sound like it might be useful in that way. Does red mage only get one swiftness? Because that's stinky. That means I wouldn't be able to get my other swiftnesses until I get Ultima, which is a long, long time. I only see one. Yeah, red mage gets AoE spells, which is interesting. I didn't know it got heavy armor. It doesn't look like it has a huge amount of heavy armor, but it has some. I assume these are pretty late, like 10 has to be kind of late in the game. It's probably not the best heavy armor, but close to it. Okay, we looked at red mage. I only see one swiftness, which is poopy poo. Yeah, if that was all locked behind an esper, that also is a problem. White mage... Where is white mage's swiftness? It looks like white mage, I could start getting some pretty decent spells, like, right away. Exodus isn't that bad. Exodus is, like, I could get Exodus relatively early in the game. Exodus is, what, number 5 or whatever in a typical run? In terms of espers? Maybe 4 if you don't get Cucullin early. Where... Okay, so I see the 50 here. That's real close. That's good. With this one, I could just pick up this magic lore and this swiftness. That's 120. And then, I can't look at Monk's board right now, but Monk's 50 is right next to its 80. I could pick up the 80 right after that. Time Mage, I'm gonna be honest, I was actually thinking Time Mage as one of the higher on the list options, because it gets heavy armor, and it gets a lot of heavy armor. And its swiftness is right here. I can get this one with relative ease. And honestly, its magic seems kind of useful. It's got haste, right? Somewhere. Haste is around here somewhere. It has float. It has berserk. It has reflect if I need that. It has remedy lures. Like, I saw a couple remedy lures. Let's see. We got... I know it has bubble. Where is it? Bubble. It has bubble. Like, these are all spells that sound like I would want to have. I don't care about the battle lores because a monk gets every battle lore from what I understand. But the magic lores are nice. It has Cura and Raise, which Monk does not get either of those, I don't think. Maybe it gets Cura. Maybe I just am not remembering. I can't check the board right now. Yeah, a lot of these spells are kind of useless. I doubt Break does anything. I doubt Countdown does anything. It gets Poach. That's something. Okay, so if they all get all green magic, then they all get Bubble, which is the one that I'm really interested in terms of green magic. A monk with Bubble is pretty insane. But also, like, Haste, right? And, and here's another one. Time Mage gets Addle and Shear, right? And what I really want is Shear, because that increases the damage of my poles. From Time Magic, I really want Haste, right? Which is not that far along. It's only right here. I would really want Haste. And Berserk, which I would probably use with the accessory that gives Berserk, so I could take it on and off. So I would use Haste and then Bravery, which Monk gets, and then Bubble would be my main buffs, right? As a DPS, as a Monk. I mean, Time Mage covers those things, is basically what I'm saying. Red, I thought I saw Bubble on red. Let me look what red gets here. So there's green magic 1. This is where all the magic is. There's Bubble. Yes, red mage gets Bubble. Zeromus is one of the hard ones, isn't it? I think Chaos is one of the hard ones. I know there's an accessory that gives Bubble, and that's what a lot of people do. The thing is, I want that accessory slot open for the Berserk one. If I can, because Berserk increases damage output, and I want to be able to take it on and off. I don't want to cast Berserk on myself and then get stuck with it. Red Mage gets Protect and Shell. Zeramus, you can't use magic, but you can probably pre-buff, right? In which case, I don't care, because I'm a monk. I'm just going to smack him with a stick. Zalera is one that I've heard is a real pain when you're doing solo runs. So I'm a little nervous about Zalera. That was one of the big things I heard about being very much a tricky boss to deal with solo is Zalera. Trickster. Trickster is one that people were saying was a tough boss. Zodiark. Yeah, I heard the Berserker Bracers is pretty early on. Which the license is actually not that far along either. Like, it's right here. It's actually adjacent to my spot here if I wanted it. So, what do we lean in? Red Mage does sound like a good plan. So does Time Mage. To me, I think Time Mage is good. Black Mage does not get heavy armor at all. But it does get a lot of powerful magic. It gets hand bombs. Some hand bombs. I imagine Black Mage would be just really nice for taking stuff out in big groups, like farming stuff. And since I know you can change jobs, like if I make a... Oh, it does get a little bit of heavy armor. If I make a horrible choice here, I could always change it later. I can get Poach. All right. So light armor gives more HP. That's interesting. But monk is already like overflowing with HP, especially if I get bubble. Like monk can probably hit the HP limit pretty dang early with bubble. Yeah, time mage is the only way I'm gonna get haste without an accessory. Assuming you're right, because I didn't look at every single note on every job, but I know time mage has haste. Yeah, red mage does have good magic damage. It gives you all your points back, I think, yeah. It completely resets all the boards. Red Mage's swiftness was close, right? Where was it? Man, I can't remember. Where was it? Swiftness is something I'm concerned with. Okay, it's not that far. Well, this is the 30. Where's the 50? Oh, Red Mage only gets 1. That's right. Oh, man. Hey, that's cool. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, you know what? You know what? Let's go with Red Mage. Let's go with Red Mage. I kind of want to have a little bit more to do than I have right now, and I don't think Time Mage is going to provide that much at the beginning. I think it will later. But Red Mage is giving me stuff basically right now. So we're going to go with Red Mage. And then now I can buy stuff, right? So I want to go for that swiftness. So if I want to get that swiftness, I need 80 for this, and then headsman, and then serenity. Channeling also is better than serenity, maybe, yeah. So headsman and then channeling, and then swiftness. If your board gets reset, you start at 0, so all you get is like this one, the one that says essentials. And I think like accessories 1, maybe. These 2 you always start with. But that's it. Like both boards would have those 2 things. Actually, wouldn't you start with only 1 board, so you'd have to make your way over to this thing again? But since you start with first aid, I could just buy Libra and get it right away. See, I didn't even have to come over here. I already had this. So, like, getting the other swiftness wouldn't actually do anything if I then reset my job after, because it would go away. Yeah, guns 1, I guess. Specifically for Balthier. If I were on Machinist, that would matter. Okay, well, yeah, let's go in. So I'm going to save up for that HP node and then make my way towards swiftness. I want to get the second one, but we're going to have to wait a while to get that. I assume I don't need to do this yet? Nothing happens, okay. Alright, magic item number 1.
What's wrong? Your Majesty, we must go.
Slow, immobilize, disable, and reflect. Those were all also on Time Mage, though. So that doesn't really, like, convince me either way between Time Mage and Red Mage. Cura, on the other hand. Actually, I don't remember if Time Mage has Cura. But Cura does sound like it would be good for Monk. Oh, I thought Vaughn would see Rex. Do they explain why Vaughn saw this? Like, why Vaughn would have any reason to see this when the others can't? Does Vaughn have some special magical thing that actually makes him worth being a main character? The mic's messed up again. Let me fix it. It's on now? Okay. Yeah. That happens. Am I too close to the mic? If I'm too close to the mic too, let me know. I don't really know the right distance. Yeah, I think it's because of the USB. I wish I had a computer with 2 USB-C ports. Boy howdy. Alright, now I think we can just get out of here. I absolutely cannot stream with the monitoring on for my mic, because if I hear my own voice, I get so distracted and I start speaking away really slowly. So I can't turn monitoring on. It just doesn't work. I've tried to practice with it. Okay. When I listen to my monitoring on OBS, it sounds like I'm really close, but I think YouTube does some like audio adjustments that make it sound better. I noticed that with my videos too. Like when I'm finished editing, what I can listen to on my final product sounds different than how it sounds when it's uploaded to YouTube. It sounds better on YouTube. I've actually tried plugging in my mic in different USB ports. The one that it's currently plugged into, it's right next to the USB-C port, which is where my capture card is. Previously, I used one on the other side, which is where my wireless keyboard plugs in. Actually, it would be my wireless mouse. But they're both the same thing. They're both a little, like, wireless dongle.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt
That was a really long sentence.
Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Raithwall's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. They affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azarus?
Oh, he's a betrayer.
He speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler? for a stone. You must admit 'tis more than a fair exchange.
Yeah, and then she gives it over and credits roll. Good job, everybody. We beat the game.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
Is there a reason he doesn't like Balthier? Maybe he knows he's a former judge.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affecting nethicite. Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Ravenasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Man, these silent cutscenes. Yeah, I don't know how secret it is who Balthier is supposed to be. Like, how... I mean... So far, nobody's mentioned it. He hasn't mentioned it. No other characters mentioned it. But Judge Geese just now certainly seemed to recognize Balthier. He was very pointed in pointing Balthier out specifically, so I don't know. Also, Balthier's feet were clipping into the ground in that sequence just now.
I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
The son of Dalmasca.
Uh-oh. Fran's freaking out.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Fran's having problems, guys.
Such heat. The mist, it's burning.
6,800, 6,900, 7,000. This must be day-affected nethicite. The count still climbs.
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong.
What is it?
She just kicks his ass. I want those powers.
His new friend didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky pirates. The future of
I heard that this fight specifically is a reason why playing a solo Fran run is really difficult, because she starts berserked in this fight.
Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Okay, what are we getting into here? Mist. Oh, summon. Yeah, I don't have that. Okay. I assume it would be worth my while to beat up these other guys first. Yeah, if you're playing as Fran or if she's in the party in this fight, that oh my dear lord, she starts berserked. Okay, so I just got my ass handed to me. Look, she's berserked. That didn't last long. Okay. Autosave, save me. Oh, no, there's no autosave. Well, that's... Wait. Oh, no, this is an autosave. Okay. I was confused. I used the save point. I should have been full life. How would I not have been full life? I don't know. Did I never heal? I thought I used the save point. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm an idiot and just didn't touch the save point. Good thing you can skip cutscenes. Okay. There's too many guys. We need to take care of them. Yes, the reason I have silence is the Nethicite. Speaking of, does he use magic? I don't think so. So I'm going to switch the battle harness back on. Because it increases my strength and my defense a little bit. Well, not my defense, but it allows me to counterattack. Even if it's not like a huge percentage chance of happening, it still helps. Yeah, see, I just countered him. Oh, God. Okay. And I leveled up mid-battle. Yeah, I'm not going to use magic anyway, Vossler, so go ahead and use Reflect all you like. Okay, so I heard he gets real crazy at low HP. It's not like a Protect mote, right? What does Warp do, by the way? Banish? Shock? Deals heavy damage. Should I use the Haste Gun mote, or should I wait? I'm definitely going to use a High Potion. I'm bashing him right now, though. I'm boshing him. I'm Bosch von Ronsenberg. Him in his face. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay, we're just gonna play keep away a little bit since his attack speed is really high. Can I dispel that? I guess it's worth a try. Nope. Will you please use the potion? Oh my god. Yeah, he's very, very fast. Alright, we're gonna try this shock mode. I just want to see how well it does. Okay, that hurt him. That hurt him a decent amount. He's so fast, though. Yeah, timeout. He's so fast. I don't have time to attack him. Oh my god, he just started comboing me. Oh my god, stop. Wow, if you didn't use this this Q resetting cheese, this would be so hard. I think I might be able to get him if I just am really vigilant with healing. I think I got him. Yeah, there we go. It wasn't that bad. That shock mote did some damage. Hopefully it was worth using here. I didn't have a protect mode. I looked for one. Does he die here? I don't remember mention of geese later in the game. That would be pretty nice. This guy's been kind of a dick. It'll be very cathartic to watch him explode because of his own hubris. Oh, I haven't unlocked any licenses for Red Mage yet. But I also didn't buy that spell, I don't think. I will do a lot of collecting of new spells and stuff once we get some freedom here. Sky Pirate Freedom.
You must take up my charge.
Vossler dies here too. Well, I guess we won't have to worry about him stealing XP anymore. See ya. That's what you get for smacking me so many times, man. That sword hurts. What are those things supposed to be? Some kind of fire wraiths? Is that why they call it Raithwall? Because it's a wall of wraiths? Haha. The Dawn Charge just floating around. These CGI cutscenes do look pretty good, though, for PS2 era. I mean, obviously they've been upscaled, but I don't think they would have looked that different back then.
Lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive.
They're whispers. Is that what they were called?
Unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabamaster. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
I think these cutscenes look pretty good. I mean, I guess, like, since I lived through this era, I mean, I just remember it looking really good back then. I don't know. I don't have any problem with it, the way it looks. Yeah, this being on one disc is pretty incredible. There weren't that many multi-disc PS2 games, and some of them didn't need to be multi-disc. Like, Devil May Cry 2, I think, was 2 discs for no reason whatsoever. But, yeah, there weren't that many. If I remember right, Devil May Cry 2 was 2 discs, but it was actually a shorter game than Devil May Cry 1. This is a pretty massive game, though. Just the other day, I watched the, I think it was Final Fantasy Union. They're like, video about like unknown facts about the development of this game. And yeah, I learned a lot about the situation this game went through. I didn't even realize it was that long of a production cycle. I guess I just wasn't aware of that at the time. But I mean, it still came out within the same console generation as 10, so. Was the PS3 like out, or was it coming out the next year or something? I didn't get a PS3 until years after the PS3 came out. Same year makes sense. I know 9 came out the same year as the PS2. Like 9 was right at the end of the PlayStation's life cycle. Yeah, but 9, I think 9's bigger issue that didn't make it super popular at the time was the divisive art style, which nowadays is like really nostalgic and people look back on fondly. But at the time, it was so controversial. No, a lot of people didn't like it. I think the transition from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2 was a little bit slow for adoption rates. At least I seem to remember it being that way because, like, it was expensive. Not, I guess the PS3 was more expensive, so maybe all of them have been kind of slow. Not as bad as 4 to 5. But the adoption rate of PS5s is still relatively low.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
Nabradia, Lord Rasler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died.
The name Nabudis, I think, even sounds like what is the word I'm thinking of? A necropolis? Like, it's a really appropriate name for the kind of place it turns out to be.
No wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war, the trap at the treaty signing, all this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
Vaughn asking the real questions.
Gareth may know. The Gareth people live by the old ways.
I'm a big fan of FF9.
They may hear it.
My opinions on Final Fantasy games are like each of them has something really good about it, something that makes it like really unique and special. And 9, I think, has the best told story of like all of the single player mainline Final Fantasy games. I think 9 has a really excellent story.
With the Gareth.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
The art direction does make it unique, and that's interesting. Because 8 was like hyper realistic for the time. Obviously, it doesn't look realistic now, but at the time, it looked really realistic. And so when they went to 9, it was a big shift. Man, I just played through the remaster of 8. Everybody here should be aware of that. But when I look at screenshots of like the original version, the PlayStation version, oh my god, Squall's face. Renoa's face is even worse, but Squall's face looks so goofy.
What do you mean something more valuable? Hard to say. I'll know when I find it.
The remaster looks great of 8, but jeez, the PlayStation 1 graphics by comparison are so awful looking.
I guess.
7 looks pretty much the same as it always did, though. It's just Lego the game. You're the most handsome guy here. That meme is so accurate, though. Oh my god, it's so awful looking.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge.
Is 9's remaster also like 7's, just like upscale, but they didn't really change the models or anything? Or did they like I don't know what to say. Change the textures, like change the models to look better. I haven't played the remastered version of 9 yet, but I bought it, so I can. I just haven't done it yet. Personally, I really like the Lego models in FF7. I think it's something about that game that's really charming, is that the art style is so blocky and polygonal. It looks great to me. I love it. I think obviously young people are going to think it looks stupid, but I love it. Let's go ahead and sell this Ares gem. Alright. I have no money. We're gonna have to solve that problem. Voice acting? Like, did they take lines from Remake or something? Or did someone just make their own voice acting? I hope it's not AI voice acting. I haven't made it super obvious, but I'm not a big supporter of AI art. Should we visit the Sand Sea first, I guess? Okay, a fan dub cast is fine. I mean, I've heard people do really good things with just like hiring voice actors to do stuff like that. As long as someone's getting a job and paid for their work, then I'm happy with it. Okay, he's in the weapon shop. Enceladus. Okay, that's a place I haven't been to yet. And Crocodile. That's a good name. This guy's in the Giza Rains. Okay, that's where I'm going soon. What are we doing with hunts right now? I should be able to take down this guy now, right? Nidhogg? Like, presumably I'm strong enough now. I haven't really been to Bjerba since I went to Bjerba the first time. Let's go talk to this weaponsmith real quick. Yeah, presumably I should be able to get a lot of stuff done right now. I need money. We need to solve that issue. And I need to get license points so I can start unlocking all these good red mage stuff. Who am I looking for? Chiral, this guy? Okay. The Wester Sand. Oh, Nam Yensa Sansi. Okay, the Wyvern Lord. Okay, I'll save him for a bit. I don't want to go into the Sand Sea right this second. Let's go check out the clan. Clan... Why do I keep forgetting? Clan Centurio. Where's the Moogle? He's right out front the Sand Sea, right? Oh, now I should be able to buy teleport stones, huh? If I take the airship to Nalbina, from Nalbina? Money? Can I have money, please? 600, okay. 2 arcane... Any new marks? Rock toys. Can I do rock toys? Also in Bijerba, alright. Yeah, if I really wanted to get money, that would be the easiest way. It would just be really... It's really cheesy. I guess I already had Rock Toys flagged. I didn't even notice. Like, in some ways, I don't want to do cheap stuff like that. But I also know that time is a thing I need to be aware of. Alright, let's go check out Bujerba. We got a couple things to do up here. Could I farm skeletons for a while? Presumably, I'm strong enough to beat those skeletons no problem now. Who am I looking for around here? Let's look at... Actually, what's going on in the Sky Pirates Den? We got Bosch. And we got Mont Blanc. A 50 chain, nice. And we got Chocobo. Cool. Alright. Nidhogg. We gotta talk to Acom in Lusu Square. And Rock Toys. Pilica in the Kus Skygrounds. Alright. There's the Kus Skygrounds. Alright, so it's next to the weapon shop. And Lusu Square is right outside the mines. Got it. And I know it's really easy to get a massive chain of those skeletons. Like, that is such a weirdly vivid memory I have of playing this game on the PS2, is fighting those skeletons. Alright, is it this big boy? Nah. I want every NPC I interact with to be a Sikh. Is that so weird? Who am I looking for? Oh, Pilica, this guy. Okay, so he's in the mines. I think they're both in the mines, right? Site 2. How can you tell who is or is not a girl with the Moogles? Is it just because you know because of, like, context clues, or is there some physical trait? Is there sexual dimorphism among Moogles? Yeah, part of the hunt is finding the NPC. What do you got? Nothing that great. All right. Okay, now we just got to go to the mine. All right, so I was watching a Zephyrost video today from FF5, and I love FF5 actually. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies because of like the job system. And I was trying to think of what I could do with 5 to be like an interesting idea to play through at 5. And here's the idea I've got, and it might be too hard, but this is the idea I've got. For FF5, you play FF5 as like a pseudo Nuzlocke, where you have a job that you assign to your characters, right? You can choose freely. But if you die with that character on that job on that character is locked for the rest of the game. And then, like, you just go until you run out of jobs. Oh my god, I forgot about the Seek. Okay, good point. I'm going back. I did not talk to him already. I'm gonna go back. It is a Seek. Oh, I'm so happy it's a Seek. All right, now we're going back. That should have got me a couple license points. So now I have enough to pick up this HP node, wherever it was. And then headsman. Or should I get some magic right now? I don't have any magic, so that could be something to think about. I would probably have to take Belias to get any magic. I guess I could go through... Alright, I could get Dark. I already know Dark. I guess that's useful. To have a spell that I can cast. Slow and Immobilize. I have those already. Okay. So now we're getting into the territory of spells I don't know yet. Alright. Protect and Shell sounds useful. Yeah, it looks like I don't need to get Belias. I didn't notice that Dark was here. Since Dark is here, it's fine. I don't see Cura. Vox. Vox. What does Vox cure? Where is there Cura? I thought they got Cura. I see Curaga. I don't see Cura. Okay. Shields. But you can't equip shields with poles, right? Vox cures silence? Okay, that's useless then. Okay, I might... Well, we'll see. We'll see if I get the Berserker Bracers. I do really want that swiftness. Let's speed up a little bit. Since these guys are pretty weak now. I didn't see it. I could just be blind. Oh my god, it's right there. Wow, I'm an idiot. Alright. So it's right next to this green magic. Decoy and oil. Which I believe both decoy and oil are pretty useless to me. Maybe if I get Fyra, oil would be alright. But decoy is pretty useless. Actually, let me cast Libra. You never know when there might be a trap. Oh, shouldn't I be able to get another pole soon? I believe there's one in, like, the Osmone Plain or something. I'm already chaining skeletons. I haven't even gotten there yet. Is he, like, super weak to fire or something? What is this? Oh, okay, it just opens the door. Okay, at hyperspeed, I don't want to walk that close to a trap. No, bat, go away. I want to fight Skeleton. Oh, well, there's my Nidhogg. Alright, I'm going to slow down then. It just auto-saved, I assume. I kind of want to get this bat out of here before I fight him. Okay, it looks like he aggroed. Or no, he just puts that on automatically. Okay, well, I hit him with Dark, but yeah, that's fine. That was a heal trap? Oh, Red Mage has Ardor? Oh, okay. That actually changes everything. Let's see. Time Mage, slow, and immobilized. Does slow stick on this guy? It missed. That doesn't tell me much. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, Nidhogg seems pretty weak at this level. I think I way out-leveled him. Ow, that hurt. Can you please stop? Ah, that was close. Okay, I got him. Okay, well, we handled Nidhogg pretty easily. Okay, thanks for hanging out again today, man. I'll be back again tomorrow if you want to hang out more. We got lots more FF12 to get through. This game seems like it'll take a long time. Alright, now that Nidhogg is handled... Does it say where Rock Toys is? That's the wrong one. Oh yeah, Site 2. Site 2 is there. Got it. Alright, we're going into skeleton territory, right? Time to beat up some skelemen. Protect won't help you. Like, it actually won't help you because I'm using a pole. That's so weird that monks do, like, they don't do magic damage, but they might as well. It's just so strange. I guess it's like Chi Blast. How much XP are these guys given? Seemed pretty good. 392. Like, that's pretty reasonable for just some really weak skeletons. Still haven't leveled up my chain at 15, though. That's a bummer. What actually determines, like, the likelihood of that happening? Is it just purely random? Hey, there we go. Level up. I guess I gotta cure this poison. Hopefully, just getting these chains are gonna help me stay alive from now on. I don't have to heal as often. So the math is known. I'll have to look into that. That's weird. That's a thing. Okay. Don't pick up the loot unless the number is flashing. I guess I'll believe you for now. How long does the loot stay there? It doesn't go away? I don't trust that it's going to stay there. I'm going to pick it up for now. Plus, I want to go over this way. Okay, so the loot does disappear. Okay. That was my instinct there, that the loot doesn't stay forever. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into how the chains work. Is there a level beyond gold, or is gold the highest chain? Are they done? No more skeletons? Oh, no, they're there. Still at 35. So the chain, what makes it reset? I know obviously killing a different kind of monster makes it reset. Oh, there's a red chain. Okay. But does it, you said it resets if you go 2 areas away? Do monsters spawn down here? Or are they bats? I guess not. There's treasure though. I guess my Libra wore off. That's good to know. It resets the room, but not the chain. Do I have time to get back there? Okay, so it doesn't go away from time then? Actually, is this way faster? Hey, skeletons. Oh god, I'm gonna counterattack. I need to take that off. Let's change that real quick. I guess I'll use the Iraqi amulet. I almost killed the bat with counterattacks. Need to be careful about that. Alright, now we got skeletons for days. $41. Go down to the right on the bridge. Sorry, there's a latency, so I don't know how far back you're saying. Was it on the other bridge? The first bridge? Okay. I'll remember that then. The next time I go to that bridge. Level up again. This is good XP. But more importantly, it's good money. Although I haven't hit gold yet. No, I'm slowed. I love the idea of skeletons just breaking off one of their ribs and throwing it at you. Which is what happens in, like, Castlevania games, right? But also these guys are using bone toss. It's such a funny idea to me. What is the self-preservation in that? Is the max chain 99? They got a bone to pick and throw at you. 999? Okay, well, I'm not getting that many. That's a lot of skeletons. That's too many skeletons. I'm going to say that's too many. If you're chaining 999 skeletons, you got a lot of time on your hands. Yay, I leveled up finally. What if it's actually 9,999 skeletons? It's looking like we're hitting the limit on this run. Maybe there's a couple more in here. Yeah, that's more skeletons. Actually, I bet the Necro Hall of Nabadis has that many skeletons. If we're just thinking about lore-wise, there's a lot of dead people there. Hey, I got shell. I guess that comes in handy. The hen mines is not terribly far off, right? That's along the way to where we're going, I think. Let's make a quick trip back. I am Bane of Skeletons. They call me Balthier Bone Bane. I don't have the trap thing on. So it's down to the right. This right? I do see a trap here. That was not it. That was not it either. Okay. We have now proven that stepping in traps without knowing if it's the right one is not the best idea. Hopefully that didn't kill my chain. I'm gonna assume actually it probably did though. If it did, then I'm done chaining, and we're gonna just move on and go find rock toys. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's it. Okay. Now I know where it is. That's fine. We're gonna go fight rock toys. That healing was also really disappointing, by the way. It was like 50 HP. So that was a loss of a chain for no reason. But that's okay. I assume it's random, and it would have been better if I didn't do it for no reason. Okay. Let's go find that turtle. I guess I could kill these skeletons. Oh, I should have like 1,000,000 license points. So should I go for Cura and then buy it when I get back to town? Sounds like a good idea. Protect and Shell also sounds like a good idea. Okay, we're gonna stick with that for now, and then I'm gonna go for this swiftness. That's my next goal. And yeah, I want to kill these skeletons just so that I get more license points. Yeah, I think it was just a really unlucky hit on that healing trap. Yeah. That was a good comedic moment. Alright, turtle boy, where you at? I assume it's just in this room where the cutscene was. Or close to it, maybe. At least they keep missing with their spells. Hey, there's my boy. It's so rocky. Alright, I don't think there's anything I need to know about this, right? Let's steal. See if it's got any goodness. It had a potion. Disappointing. Oh my god. Slow maybe? Oh jeez. Did that miss? I didn't see. Wait, it reflected? Oh my god. It has return damage? What does that mean? How do I fight that if it has return damage? You can immobilize it. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, that worked. Also, apparently I immobilized that skeleton over there. Oh, it took it off, though. It does have return damage. You're right. I can see it. Okay, it doesn't hit that hard with the return damage. Also, I'm running low on high potions. I can see it did, like, just a little bit. The actual physical hits are much harder. Okay, interesting. I don't think I have enough potions to win this, because I assume it gets even harder at low HP. But I did just unlock some licenses for Cura and stuff. So I could make a trip back to a town and buy Cura and then come back and try again. And that might make a difference. Well, I interrupted his sonic turn there. I am running real low on high potions. Is there a reason that I got hit with slow when I cast slow on it, but it didn't work with immobilize? Like, does it have auto reflect and like immobilize just pierces reflect or something? Stop doing the stone stomp. That hurts. Or maybe it was just really weird timing and the skeleton cast stone on or slow on me at the exact same time. Alright, my last high potion, but we're close. Come on, combo. Yeah, there we go. Rock Toys vanquished. That was a close one, but I got him. Okay. So, now we just need to go turn these babies in. This one is... Okay, okay, so I have to report back to the guys who gave it to them. Okay. Is there a reason to keep going? I mean, there's a skeleton right here, I guess. Alright, this gate is closed. I will say, it'll be nice when I'm not so dependent on potions. Although I guess I'm going to start being dependent on ethers. I'll just fight all the skeletons in the way. I don't need to farm them anymore. I want to get moving. There's so much more to see in this game. I've had my fill of skeletons. Okay. From the, what's it called? The guy in the bazaar sells ethers. I didn't even consider that I can't buy them yet. But it would make sense that I can't. chain level up already. That one was a lot faster. I was at like chain 30 something when it leveled up last time. Well, now I'm slowed, so I think I'm just gonna run to the exit. Out of curiosity, is it this way over here that I can go, or is everything closed off to me right now, and I have to wait until later in the game? $230. Okay, that's better than last time. Still, I mean, that's only a sixth of my life right now. But maybe that's just because Monk has absurd HP totals. I haven't even gotten that many of my HP nodes. There's still a lot more. Okay, give me my loot. The antlion hunt, okay. Rose corsage and balaclava. Nidhogg molting. Great serpent skin, okay. I assume that is a bizarre loot. How's this balaclava? It is not... Oh, it gives +1 strength, though. That's actually tempting. Now I can switch back to my battle harness. Interesting. +1 strength. That's really super tempting. I mean, I lose 2 magic resist for it. I think that's kind of worth it, if we're being real. Don't sell the Great Serpent Skin? Why? What is the reason? Ooh, the ring mail. That's 4 defense, though. Let me sort my inventory. What is the actual logic behind selling and not selling it? Something about, like, the bizarre resets or whatever is what you said? Immune to silence, that's pretty cool. I don't have the license yet. Oh, the Amber Armlet just gives you Brawler. The Golden Amulet? I do not know what that is. Did I miss out on something important? Let's go talk to that Moogle again. Double LP gain? What is that from? Like, do I need to just talk to someone to get that? Aw, he's such a cutie now. Oh, survival vest. Is that a new one? Okay, talk to the Moogle again. I will do that. Okay, this is better. I don't have the license yet. Let's take a look-see at that. Okay, there it is. Let's just pick that up real quick. Okay, so 3 more defense and 5 more vitality. Cool. All right, and then talk to her again. Sure thing. A favor. Forgot my diary on the 2nd floor of Cleo's Technics. Is that here in Bujerba? Yes. All right. The 2nd floor. Oh, is this already the 2nd floor? Okay. Diary. You're our first Hume staff member. Oh, there it is. I'm going to abstain from reading it. I assume that is the right choice. I assume she'll get mad if I read her diary. Alright, look at all these dark stones. Nice. And bone fragments, even better. Oh, I already chose not to read it. Oh well. Arcana, Windstone. So I can just sell the Great Serpent Skin? Sure, why not? No new bazaar, though. Too bad. I do want to stop by the magic shop, now that I've got some money. Pilika. It is so hard getting to the right spot to talk to her. Okay. You didn't read it. I've done nothing. That is not quite what I would have said. A jade collar. Improves chance of avoiding attacks. That seems pretty good. And it gives you speed. Alright. Oh, it's way down there. Accessories 10. Okay, it's close to Red Mage. So if I get the Berserker Bracers, which I wanted anyway, then I can get it right next to it. Okay, let's go to the magic shop. So I need Cura. That's a big one. Let's see. What were other ones I could get? Shell and Protect. I wish it showed you which ones you already have the license for. It doesn't seem to. Decoy and Oil I'm missing. Raise. None of these look like immediately important. I could slowly make my way over here. Just having Cura is huge, though. And Protect and Shell. Where's Disable? Did I already get Disable? There's Disable. Alright, alright. We'll get Disable and Reflect, I guess. Reflect's not here. Okay, so just Disable then. If there's ever a fight where Disable can be used, that does seem like it would be pretty good. Alright, I believe we are done in the Bougerbe. So I'm going to go back to Rabanastre to collect... Oh wait, I already got the rewards, huh? But I still want to go to Rabanastre anyway. That's where the next thing is, right? I could go pick up the Berserker Bracelers. In the Sand Sea. Reflect does seem like it would be something I would want on occasion. If it's like a really magic-heavy fight. Let's go to... So from Nalbanut to get to the Berserker Bracers, you just get a Chocobo and you can run to the Mosforan High Waste. And then, like, wrap around to the Wester Sand or something like that, right? What's the deal with that lady? What's your problem, Julie? Or July? I guess her name's probably July, huh? Or maybe it is Julie. I guess this isn't a world where they have the same months, huh? The Sick Patient Quest? What is that? Portentous Provisions. Oh, I need high potions. Alright, so about 20 should work for now. I probably should buy more Chronos tiers. I do tend to use those. Hurdy-gurdy. Alright, let's use a Chocobo. Okay, I gotta be careful. There's a time limit. I can't go this way? Wait, Gibbs? It's Gibbs? And the other one's named like Deweg or something? Biggs and Wedge, but like anagrams? I'm just sitting here staring at them while they're talking about nonsense. They're not very good guards, are they? What's the trouble there, Gibbs? He's that afraid of chocobos? Blimey. Well, that was easy. All right. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm in the most foreign high waste. Well, that was easy. Let's go fight Exodus right now. I assume that I don't have access to that quite yet, but I wouldn't be able to beat him either way. Well, I have no idea which way it is, so I'm just gonna run and hope that I can get there. Where does this go? Yeah, those guys were definitely Biggs and Wedge. Do these things aggro while you're on a chocobo? No? Okay, so this is it, right? This is it right here? The Berserker Bracers. All right. How tough are these guys? I assume very. $27, weak to stone. I actually think I can take them. Is it worth losing 17 power to gain weakness to their element? Doesn't seem like it. What about this guy? Weak to wind, although that's not as much of a downgrade, right? I thought that there was a wind element. Maybe I just don't have it yet. So none of these guys aggro. That's good. Is this a dead end? Diamond helm? That's heavy armor? Yes. That's pretty good, though. Gives a bunch of strength, too. I'm jealous. Oh, that T-Rex is aggressive. A wild Saurian. That's a lot of HP. Oh my goodness. How strong are these wolves? Ah! The wild Saurian! Well, let's try killing one of these wolves. Never mind. I'm just getting out of here. Run for the zone. Okay. How far are we from, like, the actual Wester... Oh, this is the Ester Sand. It looks like very far. Oh, wow, yeah. This is a huge zone. I need to sort my inventory. I'm not fond of these dinosaurs. Oh, this is a different zone entirely. Where is this? What is that? Something I shouldn't be messing with? Worm's nest. Oh, wait. Is there a hunt that I'm supposed to be doing over here, or is that something else entirely? I don't think it's either of these. That's something else? I probably shouldn't be here. Okay. Bone mail? Alright, dog, since you're really that determined and I just got an autosave. Oh my god, they hit so hard. Wait. I forgot I have magic. Speaking of, I can solve a lot of my problems by casting Protect. Okay, I don't like 3 at once. I figured I was doomed. I was just gonna try again. But I think I can do that better. Now that I remember that I have Protect and Cura. I gotta get used to using magic since I've been playing this whole game with just a stick. Now I have a stick and spells. I mean, Protect by itself is gonna be huge. Cura is a little bit weaker than high potions. Slow stuck on that wolf. I just need to make sure I only get one of them. Yeah, whatever. I don't think I need it if I got Protect. I think I'll be okay. Well, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. Oh, no. Ah! Well, okay. I almost got it. Yeah, it would have been nice if I stuck slow. Well, okay. I succeeded at killing one wolf. Got a good amount of XP. At this level, 1,000 is, yeah, pretty good. But I think I really want to just get out of here. I should probably heal first. You recover MP just by walking around, right? Or am I misremembering that? There's a camp over here. Okay. Mossfur and High Waist. I don't need that yet. I thought I could get back across the river somehow. I guess not yet. Maybe later. Yeah, I don't need a map of something that costs half my money, and I'm not even going to be going there again for a while. Ah, the wolves are right there. Get away from me. This thing is persistent. man. How am I meant to get back to town from here? Do I have to walk back through the Musforan High Waste? I guess it's not the end of the world. I have to get past all those giant dinosaurs first. No. Well, that one got me. I kind of just wanted to see Vaughn get taken down. Vaughn got chomped by a dinosaur. Okay, back we go. I gotta run past these wolves again. As soon as I lose these wolves, I'll heal myself. Now I got another one, so that's gonna be even longer. Nope. I could, like, cheat and just run Vaughn to the zone and use a Phoenix down, but I would rather not. I'm treating this as if Vaughn doesn't exist. Probably it's safer to go to this zone over here first and then heal myself. Oh, well, the wolves left, so I have a chance. Don't have enough MP, but at least I am a little bit healthier and I can put up Protect before I run past that dinosaur. I can hear it stomping. Do I have enough for a cure right now? Yes, I have exactly enough. I haven't gone to the left yet. It's all the same. I'm definitely gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Unless they keep missing. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky. These wolves, come on, leave me alone. Oh, I barely made it. Okay, so those guys also aggro. See, this is real FF11 vibes right here. Aggroing everything in the zone and just running until you make it through the zone. There was a trap right there, in case anybody didn't know that. Note to self, cast Libra again. That's where that trap was. Don't have enough for Cura yet. Still have Protect, so no reason to worry about that. Alright. Let's just sprint. Alright, we made it. Everybody, it's okay. We're back in Nalbina. Ay. Okay, so there was also a quest to make it back to Barheim Passage, huh? Okay, I see where Barheim Passage is. I guess we can head that way. No, I did not get the teleport stone. Oh well. Yeah, it's too late now. I was so busy trying to get out of there before I died. Oh, right, the golden amulet. I should have picked that up. Well, I don't know how, but I should have gone and tried. But yeah, now I'm already over here. Let's just look around the map real quick. Yeah, I know Barheim Passage is where you fight Zolera. Obviously, I'm not doing that yet. But, yeah, it could be worth just getting that done. Also, I'm, exploring the world. I'm learning about my space here. The agency I have as a player. Yeah, you said I was in the Sand Sea. I was thinking about going back to the Sand Sea, but it's already too late for me to go back. What does this one sell? Okay, Damaska Ester Sand for $50. Yeah, that's good. I'll do that. And here we have a yellow crystal. So that means I can teleport. So the Sand Sea is over here. The first zone. Alright, I guess there's a lot of areas I haven't explored yet. I haven't been over there, or over there, or over there. So there's a lot of places I could explore. Hey, succulent fruit is pretty good money if I remember right. The next zone over. This one? Alright. The northwest. Alright, we'll just look around a little bit. Give me your fruits. Hey, that one dropped another fruit. I'm making money already. Actually, I'm getting quite a few fruits from these guys. Does something change? This music sounds so much like Star Wars music, man. Did they get John Williams to do the soundtrack to FF12? Okay, we got these guys. We can bash them. These guys are fast. So I just got to look for treasure in this area for the golden amulet. Chronos tier. There's something over here. The platform in the middle. Okay, I see that. The middle? So how did I miss that the first time? Am I really that dumb? Maybe I was just running past everything for some reason. If it's this thing, then I didn't fully explore this area. I remember I just ran past all this. I'm getting a lot of succulent fruits. Are those the thing that's worth a lot of money? Golden amulet. Okay. So, that does sound like something I want to use. Accessory 6. Let's take a look-see. Oh, it's right there? And I got enough? Hey. That's definitely a worthy investment. Spend 35 now to get double from now on. Yeah, I need to start saving up for more of that magic for my first swiftness, more HP, more battle lores wouldn't hurt. Alright, well, let's try making our way toward Reflect then. Trial mode LP is absolutely insane. Like, I've already seen how much LP you can get just by doing trial mode. It's crazy how much you get from doing that. So if I really wanted to farm LP, yeah, farming trial mode would be the answer. But I'm also getting XP for fighting these guys, and money. So there's benefits to doing this way. What are these zones? Where does that go? Does that go to Zertan Caverns or something? I'm already up to 30 LP. I think it was over here, right? That looks like a complicated area, though. Hey, a teleport stone. I could use more of those. I've been too lazy to go buy them. But also, I'm not super rich right now. Oh, I see one of those big fireballs. Oh, God. Magic aggro. Okay, well. At least I should have lost aggro, since I zoned. Jeez, that scared me. I am slowed. I am not okay with that. Is that thing close enough to aggro me? I don't think so. Hopefully not. I'm still silenced, eh? Does silence last forever? Do I need to use an echo screen on it? Yeah, why don't you come over here where there's no traps? Alright, we'll just use the echo herbs. What doesn't last forever? Slow doesn't last forever. We've already established that. That was a big shock going from FF7 into FF8. Is in FF7, everything except Fury and Sadness goes away at the end of battle. But in FF8, nothing goes away at the end of battle. It all sticks around. Okay, I need to use Libra. That is the way to learn that your Libra wore off. I also can't see it anymore because of the protect. Oh, there's reflect. All right, got it. So that is one more task completed. Reflect is time magic. All right. Okay, my ability list is filling out here. I'm starting to feel like a well-rounded character instead of just stick bashy bashy. Just having buffs is pretty good. It's very nice. Protect makes a big difference. I'm getting some money off these guys on the way back. Getting some LP. Speaking of, wow, I've already filled up. Oh, look at this. So Monk does get Cura. It just gets it from a Esper. Okay, so if I pick up this HP bonus, that's a big HP bonus, 270. Where does that open on Monk? Down here? Okay, so now I can pick up Whale Whisker. Isn't this in Lusu Mines, or am I misremembering that? Expose. Revive is useless. But Expose... I guess Expose isn't useful because poles do damage to magic defense. Shem has eyes a long ways off. Well, now that my chain's broken, I have no reason in particular to stick around. Oh, Kogarasumaru. I mean, that's a ninja sword, so I definitely can't use it right now, but... Oh, it's a katana, not a ninja sword. The first one I found. That's pretty neat if I were playing Bushi. Hashmal. It's weird. Like, Hashmal and Famfrit, you get at the very end of the story, right? Right before the final boss. But they're not even, like, the hardest espers to get, because there's, like, 3 or 4 that are even harder beyond them. Certainly Ultima and Zodiark. I don't know if, like, Chaos or Zeramus would be considered more difficult than them. I see this... I'm really just tempted to go over to that zone just to see what it is. I guess it's down this way. Oh, what are these guys? Level 11. Alright, I'm not very afraid of them. Okay. They're about the same level as these Yensa guys. I could probably use Protect against these. Level up. What level am I now? 27. All right. You definitely do level up really fast solo. But yeah, your level isn't, like, hugely important. Give me your loot. A water stone. Okay. He didn't like that very much. Okay, so is this Zertan Caverns? Was that right? Did I predict that correctly? Yeah, it looks like it. I assume that even with, like, a diamond armlet on, I would have a very difficult time fighting a Drumelech right now. I also don't know how you do it. If there's, like, some puzzle involved, or if it just exists in this cave. But presumably it would be out of my league at this level. If I'm remembering correctly, you're not meant to get a Drumelech until after Mateus. I know that using the diamond armlet trivializes his super attack, but I'm pretty sure he'll just beat me to death with physical attacks. Okay, we're almost out of here. Again, I'm stacking up license points pretty quick now, which is the point of coming here and getting that accessory. A windbreaker, I've already got one of those. It's really funny to me that they cast sleep and then they just shoot you anyway. Are there any hunts that I unlocked for finishing like rock toys or anything like that? I should go back to Clan Centuria and check in with them. I get some kind of reward for doing it, right? That's right. I always forget that you have like a map that you can overlay over your screen. Although it is kind of like distracting because it fits way over the screen. Oh, that's right. Wyvern Lord's here, isn't it? I forgot about that. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I'd have to check what level it's supposed to be. I think there's a new poll coming up, and I'm interested in getting that. We're running low on time today anyway, so I want to get back to Rabinaster. But these guys with their fruits, they're so succulent. Although I think the meaning of the word succulent that they're using in this is just like referring to any cactus relative. I just stepped on another trap. I could teleport presumably to Raithwall's tomb to get there faster. Is the overlay map new to the Zodiac Age? Was it in the original version? Oh no, what did I do? No, I didn't want to do this. No, I thought you were the other Moogle. I don't want to do this. I just wasted 500 bucks. Okay, so it wasn't even in the job version. That's interesting. 500 thrown away. What a fool I was. Okay, we made it to the clan hall. Let's talk to our little Moogle friend here. Nope. Eight marks and 20,000 clan points. Okay, so I've completed 7. So I need to beat one more thing. And it looks like the easiest would be this one, the Wyvern Lord. I suppose this guy is also like in an area that's accessible to me, but this one I can't even get to yet. I have more than 20,000 clan points, so I'm good in that department. I can go check the board and see if there's anything. I should be able to sell some loot that I picked up while I was out in the Sand Sea. I got a bunch of those fruits. Oh, I got 14 of them. 5,000. That's pretty nice. A wooden pole. Cypress pole. Did I already have cypress pole? I think I did. I already have cypress pole. Yeah, that's not good. That's the one I already had. I should sell dupes of weapons and armor I have, though. So we'll sell one of these poles. And a dagger. Got a couple windbreakers here. Got a couple iron helms. See, I'm making some money off this stuff. That's more like it. And I can sell Phoenix Downs. I don't need those. Any other, like, status ailment things that are for status I absolutely can't do anything about? Sleep. I don't need Princess Kiss. Confuse. I don't need, because if I get confused, I can't do anything. I could sell the low-tier weapons and armor. You're right. You're not wrong about that. But I have a really weird hang-up with RPGs that I like to keep one of every item throughout the entire game. There's just a thing I always do. I do it in every game. I even do it in games where you're not meant to hoard equipment, like Oblivion. I'll keep it around as long as I possibly can. I'll store it in my box. Oil and decoy. I don't need decoy at all. Oil, did I get the license for oil? It's right here. I do have the license for oil. I guess until I get Fyra or Ardor, it's not worth buying oil. Because I have nothing that does fire damage. Berserker Bracers is a good pickup. Or I could go for Headsman and then Channeling and Swiftness. If I get Headsman right now, it gives me MP for defeating enemies. That's also just a good thing to have. And then for Channeling and Swiftness together, I need 36 more points, which is not terrible. That's 18 enemies, right? So, okay. That's pretty good. You pushing me around, lady? Excuse you. I'm going to teleport to the Sand Sea. Okay, we're just going to check the board real quick. Presumably there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing new. I got really confused earlier when you said the golden amulet was in the Sand Sea. I thought of this bar, the Sand Sea. I thought this is what you meant. But then later I realized you meant the Namyensa Sand Sea. Okay, well... Is there any magic here that I could get? I'm assuming that the stock in these places is pretty much the same everywhere. Yeah, like the only thing that's close by is Aqua. Aqua's right here. Death and Darkga. Is this worth it? Is charge worth it? I don't know. Maybe, since now I actually do use magic. Rose Corsage, it makes you immune to silence. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I kind of want the Berserker Bracers, but I also really want this for swiftness. So I'm just going to really push through to that swiftness. Alright. Well then, where should I save? Should we just go to the Giza Plains next? And then I just head over there and save before we head out to the Giza Plains? Sounds like a good idea. This way, I guess. Okay. Well, this'll do it for today. That was productive. Beat Belias. Got my job, which I decided on finally. And a couple hunts. Fought some skeletons. Blew myself up with traps. It was a good time. And now we're heading out towards the Giza Plains. So let's see. The zone I'm looking for is down this way, huh? South. Probably this way. Okay. Well, cool. I guess what that would mean we're in like Act 2. If this were the kind of game where there were easy divisions in the story. So, I'll be back tomorrow, same time. And we'll be doing the next little section of the game. I don't know how far we'll get. We'll see if I can make it all the way to, what's it called? The Paramina Rift. But that seems like it might be too far. Who knows? We'll find out. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. And then, I've mentioned it before, but I'll be taking next week off. So, we'll see how far we can get. I would like to get a good amount of progress done. So that I have some footage ready for part 2. Because I have enough footage for part 1 of the series now. And yeah, I'm going to start writing that script tomorrow. So everyone look forward to the first episode when it comes out. Okay, yep, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good day or night or wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.